All right, what's up, everybody? It's Barry with BarryIndependent.com, and today for Survival Dispatch, I'm here with T-Jack, Get Off Me Bug, and Alan, some bugs, and Jason. And we figured we'd piss all of you off by talking about firearms. If you could only have one to survive the end of the world as we know it, what would it be? I'll be honest with you, I want an M4 16-inch 5.56. That's what I want. Probably with the 1 to 8 LPVO on it for all the things.
I got one of those, but I would rather have either a Ruger 1022 takedown, which I also have, or a pistol, a 22 pistol, preferably with a suppressor. And here's why. Well, we'll come back to why in a minute.
Come back to why.
Tell me all about 22s.
Blow up the comment sections. And
tell me all about the 22s, because I got some stories to tell afterwards.
Yeah, anytime you get into equipment, though, I keep having to go back to the same statement. If you will do, it will do.
Yeah.
Whatever you have will work if you'll make it work.
Rock will skin a rabbit.
Yeah.
Not as well as something better, but you get the job.
You skin a rabbit.
Yeah. But if I'm having to carry,
Literally,
like if we're moving, the 22 because of the weight thing for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take small game
But
all
you
day.
didn't answer the question. You dodged it. If you could pick one?
Any.
What do you own right now?
What I have on me is a snub nose revolver.
There you go.
And there's
Can you get squirrels or
and I can take that and I can get a lot of things done with that.
Yeah.
Helicopter.
I like 22s.
I want whatever that is.
I'm pretty sure that's an AR.
It is.
Oh, is that what it is?
That's kind of a letdown. I mean, why would you not run crew served out that thing, man? Like,
I want a minigun.
yeah.
The problem,
Carrying it is
the
the
only
problem.
problem with minigun is the cost.
Yeah.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, $300.
Taxpayer money, who cares? Taxpayer money, who cares?
Okay.
All right. Continue.
Yeah, so there's definitely a place for 22. I have a single action old Ruger from back in the 50s, back when they had a front sight that made sense, small enough that you could actually kill a squirrel. And now the thing's like, it covers the whole squirrel.
Yeah.
And you're just aiming at hair around the edges of the front sight. That makes no sense. But yeah, 22, I could see an argument for that. Little shorty AR, like you said, I could see, yeah. I mean, why not? Shotgun. And I mean, if we're living in that kind of world, there'll be other stuff laying around. It really don't matter what you start with.
Yep.
You can acquire other things.
Now, I agree with that.
Yeah. Knowing how to use them when you acquire them.
Yeah. Clint Smith, be a student of weapons craft. You should be able to run anything you can pick up.
Yep.
What do you think, Jason?
If I could pick just one,
Uh-huh.
if I could pick just one, it'd probably be a shotgun. It'd be a 12 gauge shotgun, probably Mossberg 500-ish, something like that, because you can do pretty much everything with it. I get that the ammo weighs a lot, but how much ammo do I really need to carry in my situation, right? I'm not on patrol necessarily. I'm not out, doing that thing. I'm kind of gathering food sources,
Yep.
taking care of varmints around the property, that sort of thing, taking care of 2-legged, 4-legged varmints, whatever it may be, and a shotgun 12 gauge with whatever round, different choke options.
Well,
All of that will take care of that.
that's something Canterbury talks about. Dave Canterbury. Any game in North America you can take with 12 gauge. Yep.
You can barely kill a chipmunk, barely, right? Or you can kill the polar bear.
Right.
We all grew up on a single shot. You know, they'll break down.
30-30.
And that can kill anything, man. It'll get a lot of work done for sure.
Sure will.
This question is just like the what knife would you carry if you can only carry one question, but I don't like it because I have a bunch of guns.
Yeah.
I can carry
That's
multiple guns, right? So
We have options. Yeah.
Having said that, I've got a 10-inch SBR and I've got full loadout kit, and I've got a Glock 19 that backs it up, and I've got thousands of rounds for that 223. But if I'm going to bug out, and I'm not worried about hunting people or being hunted by people, I'm going straight to that 22.
Yeah.
I can put 1,000 rounds in a space this big, and I can carry a pistol this big that I can hit anything that I can see in these trees.
So
I think that's a distinction. If it's a long range movement and you're carrying all of the world on your back,
22 pistol.
then the 22s and the 5.56 makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
Stay away from the bigger stuff, the weight.
So the reason I said 5.56, not 22, because a lot of people know I live on a homestead. I grew up on a farm, and I had a raccoon one time. It was eating one of my chickens. and my dog was making a racket. And so I go outside, and there's a raccoon sitting there, and it's got a chicken head in its mouth. Chickens are stupid, right? And they lean right up against the chicken wire. He reached in, pulled its head out, bit its head off. I watched it happen. I said, "Hey!" And the raccoon turned and looked at me like this with the chicken head poking out the side of his mouth. And I had a Ruger 10/22. He was about 7 yards away. Pop, right between the eyes. I watched the round hit. And the raccoon went, and sneezed. Feathers went everywhere. Then he took off running away. And I had to put 3 more body shots on him, and I never recovered
I think it just
it.
bounced off his skull or
It
something?
must have.
Glanced off the top.
And that was the day that I decided for me, when it comes to self-defense, 22 will never be in the options. Because I'm sure at some point that thing died, but I never recovered the animal, and I didn't have a one-shot stop. Whereas had that been a 5.56 and wasn't a bad guy in my backyard, right? And so when I look at preparedness, there's procurement of food, right? 5.56 will do that. There's defense, 5.56 will do that. And so that's why I like, and guys will give you crap, right? Well, what? How come not a 300 Blackout? What about 6.5 and 6.8?
Where are you going to find that ammo?
Well,
Exactly,
we've had
right?
ammo shortages in the past.
Yep.
And that's why there's an argument for the 17 HMR.
Right.
It's fast. When all the 22 ammunition was gone, it was still in existence.
Well,
It's
and
basically a replacement.
That's another point too, is because the way things are progressing now, 22s were the go-to, especially for marksmanship training, because there's low recoil, low noise, and they're cheap to shoot. They're not exactly cheap to shoot anymore either.
No, no.
I saw a brick
You know?
for like $80, and I was talking to my wife, and I said when I was a kid,
was
I
like
used to
15
buy
bucks.
it was 550 rounds, and I want to say it was like less than $10.
Yes.
And
So
you could shoot for a week, you know.
one of the
Yeah.
most recent bricks that I shot up a 22, it was a 500 round brick that still had the sticker on it from Walmart. It was $8.26.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, the good old days.
That's gone.
That's a 50 round box
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
And so it's not quite $1 a round or half $1 a round like 5.56 is, but
There was a time, just like a few years ago, 15 cents a round.
yep.
And anyway.
Oh, dude! And so if I had a time machine, I would go back in time about 2 years. I would buy up all the 5.56 I could get at 10 cents a round, warehouses of it, and I would have just waited.
You've been a trillionaire.
I'd be a trillionaire. And so, if you could only have one gun when the world ends, man, the zombies are at your door trying to eat your chickens and your kids and rape your dog.
Yeah.
What is it, Jason?
That's what they do.
They do.
Yeah.
You gotta watch out for them dog rapers. man.
I'd
It's
take a
bad
Mossberg
news.
500 for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, 12 gauge.
Yeah, now if we're shifting from we're not foot mobile long distances,
Zombie apocalypse.
what I do have at home is basically a car 15
Yep.
without the fun switch. So yeah, 5.56, short, maneuverable,
Yep.
manual of arms. I haven't changed anything. It's just like it's supposed to be.
Yep.
I'm not picking one. I got a 10-inch SBR 5.56, and I've got a stainless steel takedown Ruger 10/22 for a reason.
We did both.
2 guns.
That's
Violate the rules.
Yeah, you've broken the rules, man. That's
I would take that 10/22 still.
okay. Cool. We'll cover you with the 5.56.
Word.
All right.
I'll just use my other one.
Hey, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Ring the little bell icon so you'll get notified when we do more videos like this or go live. Hit us in the comments down below.
Tell me why I made a bad decision.
Yeah, tell us all the reasons we're
You know, I'm
wrong.
gonna retract.
And be
I want a
sure to
40
check out
caliber high point.
survivaldispatch.com as well. Oh, yeah, the sideways, 45.
40 caliber high point.
40, not
the only way
45.
to do it.
Out.
Oh my gosh.